Hello and welcome back to more Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. We need to find a really good gas mask because we don't have one.
How is your investigation going, Mr. Holmes?
I need a gas mask.
I'll be needing a mask of the sort tanners use. Do you know where?
Go check in the little lane across from the clinic. At the cobbler's, perhaps.
Little lane across.
Thank you,
from
and goodbye.
Clinic.
Goodbye, Mr. Holmes.
Little lane. Little Lane. That used to be my nickname before I had rainbow hair, so when I was like a middle schooler, I was called Little Lane. Not in like a, oh, it's your street name or anything like that. You know how kids are like, oh, your street name is Little plus your name. No, it was Little because I was petite. I'm supposed to check here. Oh, hello.
This is a pet shop. I have no reason to go that way.
But I do want to go there eventually. Possibly here? Hello?
How do, sir?
Hello. I'm sorry to say, but I'm closing.
I am here because I found this.
Abraham's beard. The son of one of my neighbors was beaten in the street a few weeks ago and it was stolen from him. If you would give it to me, I promise to return it to him and get you a reward.
Money doesn't interest me.
Who are you, sir? And what do you want from me?
I'm a friend of Dr. Watson's. You know him, don't you?
In that case, welcome. Dr. Watson is a great man, and I would be pleased to help one of his friends.
You work the leather and perhaps even tan it yourself. I believe tanners wear special masks to protect themselves from the toxic emissions given off by the vats used to soak the leather. I have a gas leak to fix, and I won't survive without something effective to protect myself with.
Go see my cousin Abraham, who has a pet shop a little further down the road. Tell him that Isaac sent you. That's me.
I'll be off now.
My regards to Dr. Watson.
Alright. I knew we were gonna go there eventually. I said it, didn't I? We're gonna go there eventually. So we're gonna go right now.
This is a pet shop.
It is a pet shop. Are there any pets before I even... Empty? Did those birds just whimper? Oh, there we go. There's bird noises. Cute! Hello, birds! Hello! You have a face of a macaw, but a body of a general-sized parrot, and definitely not a macaw. Weird. Well, I like looking at pets. There's a bug in a cage. Okay. Guess that's the whimpering. Ferrets, weasels. What's that hissing? I know there's a snake in here, but I don't see it. Sorry, I just wanted to look at the animals. There's a raccoon. It's not a pet. There's a cobra. I would also consider that not a pet. Huh. I don't have a lot of animals in this pet shop. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
You look familiar.
Goodbye.
I didn't mean to do that.
Goodbye, sir.
Sorry.
What can I do for you?
You must be Abraham Solomovich.
That's a Conure scream
I came
right
on
there.
behalf of your cousin, Isaac. He said that you might be able to help me. I need a good mask to protect me from gas emissions so I can repair a leak.
Yes, it should help you. But I let it drop into the big snake cage and they are very dangerous beasts. I don't know how to retrieve it.
How did you do that?
But you must be equipped to deal with these creatures safely, surely.
Of course, but I broke my hook. It should be over there. If you succeed in getting that beast from its cage, you will be doing me a great favor.
Alright. Where's your hook?
I need something.
Where did you say your hook was?
This cage must do to hold the snake.
Oh, there's the
I
hook.
have the broken hook. I can repair it, but I'll need some materials. Perhaps I'll find some material at Isaac's that will be of use.
Isaac's? Shit, who was Isaac again? Isaac was the person we were just talking to, wasn't it?
This cage must do to hold the snake. This cage must do to hold the snake.
Why am I grabbing so many cages? It's just one snake. Just grab whatever's the biggest cage.
Perhaps I'll find some material at...
Okay, we're gonna go to Isaac's.
I need a few items for your cousin Abraham. May I borrow them for you?
Of course. You're welcome.
This may come in handy.
String. Twig.
This should do the trick. This should do the trick.
Pliers. I think that's it. Alright, let's put some things... Look how many items I have! Why the hell do I have so many items? Alright, let's take the twig with the hook, with the string, and the plier. Okay. Got a snake pole. Why do I have 3 cages? Again, I don't understand the reasoning for 3 cages. I know one of them was a tight mesh. Or I'm sorry, 2 of them were tight mesh. One was loose mesh. Can't use a loose mesh, not with a snake. Alright, let's use this.
I need something.
The fuck do I need? What am I missing here?
This cage will do the trick. The mesh is small enough.
Okay. I can't even select the other ones. Okay.
There we are. Magnificent.
Oh, cool. I did it.
If I may ask, why is it you have such equipment?
I haven't always had a pet shop, my friend. I was a butcher for many years, but I wasn't serious enough to be a real meat man, and I was looked down upon in the community. I found myself carting carcasses from the slaughterhouse, a repugnant job in which you catch vile illnesses, and it breaks you before you're out of your 30s. Thus I had the idea to make this mask with a sort of filter, and it worked. Since then,
Okay.
I have quit that work, and with my little savings, I started this business. I lived through the deaths of thousands of animals. Now I am devoted to their lives.
You have a pug in a cage.
If you are interested, I could sell you a little canary, for example.
No, thank you. Let's
got too
return
many
to the
birds.
boarding house.
I got too many birds, buddy. I got 3 birds, which is 3 too little. I love my birds. I do love my birds. Moms and Chaws are asleep. Salsa is asleep. He goes to sleep on time. Moms and Chaws sometimes do not. Mambo and Cha-Cha sometimes do not.
The satchel, rather heavy and firm.
Okay. Can I turn you? No. Got that, and,
There isn't enough gas. The pressure isn't high enough.
more pressure? Okay. That was less pressure, wasn't it?
There isn't enough gas. There isn't enough gas. The pressure...
I'm very confused. Ah! 25.
There isn't enough gas. The pressure isn't high.
Okay. Why are there 3 different... I can't see what that says. 25. 25. 25. Okay, how do I... Oh! That's 50. 0. 0. I can't see that. 0. 0.
There isn't enough gas. There isn't enough gas. The pressure isn't high enough.
Okay. Ah! 100. Okay, that's enough. Is that supposed to be the pilot light right there?
There isn't enough gas. The pressure...
Oh, I'm supposed to be... Oh, I'm soldering. I got it. I thought I was lighting like a pilot. Pilot light, no. Is it done?
The satchel, rather heavy and firmly wedged.
What am I missing?
Elementary.
Now that's the pilot. Okay. Okay, so I was gonna light that eventually. There we go. It's all good. Fantastic. So I can get the satchel.
This much talked about satchel is very heavy and seems to contain metal dishes. I told Bluto that I wouldn't look inside, but I've little need to. It's quite obvious that it's full of silverware.
Okay. Stolen silverware. Okay. Who cares? Who cares about stolen silverware? I don't know, maybe it was like a big thing back here, back in this time period, but...
There is still gas in here. Looking at the state of this cat, it won't survive much longer if it stays here.
Oh no. Oh no.
Let's go to the wasp's nest.
Did I take the kitty cat with me? Why did I take the kitty cat with me? Oh my goodness, I'm such a sweetheart. Oh my gosh, I know I was saying that Watson's the best character, but I think Sherlock just took it.
Let's go to the wasp's nest.
Look, I have a kitty cat in my inventory. I hope I get to keep the kitty cat. I don't want anyone else to have this kitty cat.
I need something.
I need the satchel, don't I? There we go.
There's no way of returning this fortune to that lout Bluto. I will give him the satchel, but with other contents. Something with the same weight.
The cat. No, I'm teasing. Alright. Oh, the disgusting pots and pans, then.
Full of crockery, the satchel makes the same noise and weighs about the same as if it were filled with silverware.
Alright, cool.
I need something.
The satchel, I got it.
Pass the sack to me. Did you look in?
I give you my word, but it won't belong to you until you tell me where Squibby is.
Fine. The poor idiot was taken by the peelers the other day. I don't know why some chap started to screech about it. He was the Whitechapel killer, but he ended up followed by an hysterical mob. In a flash, the bobbies had him rounded up and locked down.
Do you mean at the local police station?
Might not. But if you or the doc talk to him, tell him that about the kayak business. I'll forget our score if he rats on the yank. He'll know. Now, hand over the bag.
I say, that's all a little bit wishy-washy. I'm not sure it's worth the satchel.
Hey, don't shake it like that, moron. If you don't want to end up with a knife in the back, you'll get busy with the pipe. Got it?
Here, take it. That'll teach me for being a good Samaritan. Honestly, how rude. I'd best be off now. Better to not be around when he opens the satchel.
It's a good idea. Oh, it just made me leave. Fantastic. So I'm gonna go to the local police. Okay, map. Police station. I hope I get to keep the cat.
I can't just waltz into the police station to ask if they've got Squibby locked up. I'll have to come up with a ploy to find out if he's actually there. Then I'll need to get the policeman to leave for just a few more to the prisoner.
Alright, so...
I can't just waltz into the police station to ask if they've got Squibby locked up. I'll have to come up with a ploy to find out if he's actually there. Then I'll need to get the policeman to leave for just a few minutes so I can talk to the prisoner.
I know you.
So, you little jackanapes, you want to ride on the big whirly?
I know you. You're
Another
a recurring
day, perhaps,
character.
Mom.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
As a matter of fact, I would like to know if a chap I know called Squibby happens to be in this police station, and how many policemen are inside.
Information? Yes, but time is money for me, you know.
Was that a scream?
Here are a few guineas. So, Squibby.
I'll tell you everything that I know, my ducky. Nothing.
Bitch!
I know nothing about whether Squibby is there, and I don't give a damn. The bobbies don't whisper sweet nothings to me, like the girls in the nice places. And now get lost before I get all worked up. Hey, if you have something to offer to a lady, I could tell you a little bit more, maybe.
What is that noise?
I'll be back.
You do that.
The girls from the nice houses. That monster. Oh. Danny must have been referring to establishments like Miss Bella's that Watson told me about.
So, Bella's then? That looks like the witness that saw the murder. At least the NPC does. Hello. Alright, it's right over here. I know I could fast travel, but when everything's so close together, I sometimes just feel like walking. Hello.
Good evening, Lucy. Do you remember me?
Mr. Holmes, come in. You're strangely dressed. What have you come to do in the area?
I've come to ask if any of your colleagues, or perhaps even yourself, associate with any of the policemen from the local station.
Certain girls go with police officers, it's true, but Bella would be able to tell you more than me.
Ask Bella.
Very well. I'll be on my way.
You are a friend of Dr. Watson?
Indeed.
A fine man, your Dr. Watson. He got me out of a damn business with one of my clients. We gave this boar a lesson to remember, and he's since gone to France, having snagged one of my best girls. But it's a break from all of her chatter. You're looking for information about the police, is that right? I can't help you there. The girls concerned are busy, and anyway, I don't have the time.
What is bothering you so much?
A client left me a case of bottles as payment. It happens all the time. I'm saddled with all this stuff. He told me that these perfumes were the latest thing, straight from Paris. Well, I barely smelled the first one when I nearly fainted. There might be some good ones in there, but I'd have to find out if it's really perfume, so that it won't burn the skin off my pretty girls.
Madam, I will undertake to tell you exactly which of these products are perfumes if you agree to entrust them to me for a little while. In exchange, I would like to know more about Squibby.
Yes, I know him. We've struck a deal, Mr. Holmes. I'll give you these bottles.
So I'm going to the doctor to find out what they are, or to my
I will need a
place?
book to help me identify Miss Bella's perfume. I believe the bookshop on Glenworth Street, not far from Baker Street, has just reopened.
Oh.
Let's go and take a look.
Yes, Glenworth, right next to Baker. So leave Glenworth. Bookstore, fantastic. Oh, it's so nice. You look short. Oh, it's just because I was up tall. Okay. Well, you're still kind of short.
Hello, sir.
Hello, are you the
Or
new
I'm just
bookseller
tall.
in the neighborhood?
Yes, my name is Barnes. You're one of my first visitors. Welcome. What are you looking for?
Work.
I'm looking for a work that can help me identify perfumes, a book that deals with vegetation and its possible uses in the domain, for example.
I would recommend the Encyclopedia Spartica about vegetation. It consists of a reference on the matter. This book is the most complete that there is.
Fine, I will take it.
But it's just that, I have no idea where it is. Would you believe that my predecessor classified works by their acquisition date? Nowadays, we advocate a thematic classification. However, I am getting down to the task. You aren't looking for anything concerning the history of the scripts. I'm fascinated by the subject, and I already have numerous books on the topic.
It is no doubt very interesting, but I need this book Spartica without further delay.
Fine, fine. I will try to find the acquisition date of this encyclopedia, Mr.
Holmes, Sherlock Holmes.
Ah, fantastic. You are the man for the job. Perhaps you could try to find the missing dates. That will buy you some time.
Okay. God, that violin in the background's going insane.
There are some dates missing?
Yes, I forgot to mention that detail. The dates were written on cardstock attached to the columns, and there was one date per section. As one goes along, you will see there is no specific order, and certain are missing. I remade the labels, but I don't know where to put them. They're there on the counter.
Are there any other details to know?
The proprietor inscribed a date every 2 years since his arrival in 1864, up until now, that is 1888. He left a note regarding his method of shelving, but I didn't understand a word. I do believe, in fact, that he was a bit mad.
I can understand that.
There are some dates
No!
missing? Are
Fuck
there,
off! Sorry.
There are some dates missing? Well, I will see.
Alright. All of the numbers placed in the same column must have different ending numbers. For example, 1886 and 1866 together would create an inconceivable disaster. He was insane. The dates whose numbers added together will produce the same sum cannot be put on the same column if they indicate the same sense. Number of dates by column 4, 5. What? Alright, I'll try to make sense of this. I'll be back in like 20 years. Oh my god. Yep, be back in 20 years.
I must put all of the labels back in their rightful place.
Shit. Alright, so... what was the second rule? There's 2 rules. Ah, shit. Oh, where's the documents? Documents. The dates whose numbers added together produce the same sum cannot be put on the same column if they indicate the same sense. Number of dates by column 454. Okay, so this adds up to 8 plus 8 is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 23, this equals 8. This does not equal 23, so that should be fine. This one equals, oh wait, there's another number here though. This equals 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This one does not equal 16. This one does not equal 16. Okay, that should be fine. So this one could be... Six. This one could only be this one. Or that one. Well, let's see. This one's 8 plus 8 is 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19, 20. Okay, that one's okay. Got it!
There,
I
Mr.
got
Barnes,
it!
The labels are in their correct places. That should facilitate your classification.
I got
Have you
it!
found my book?
Yes, what luck
That
it was to
wasn't
meet
that
you.
hard, actually.
It was acquired in 1882.
I will look for it. Thank you very much. I would suggest that you organize your books quickly. I am in the habit of visiting my local bookstore at least once a week.
You are right, Mr. Holmes.
Such a book junkie. Okay.
Let's see. The Secret Life of Anchovies. Memoirs of a Public Accountant. These books on various wide-ranging subjects are hardly going to be useful.
Perfume is described in a musical metaphor as having 3 sets of notes, marking the harmonious scent accord. The notes unfold over time, with the immediate impression of the top note leading to the deeper middle note, and the bass notes gradually appearing in the final stage. The quality of a perfume is usually assessed in the terms of 3 parameters. Fragrance is the most important issue. Describing essentially the smell of a perfume, it is followed by the intensity of the smell, ranging from subtle to overwhelming. Also, safety of use is important, because not all the elements of a perfume could be sound for a lady's tender skin. Because her skin
This
is
encyclopedia on plants and spices is just what I need to analyze these so-called perfumes. Let's return to Baker Street.
Alright, we're gonna use our analyzing table, I think.
I will need my work table.
Let's go! Sprint there. Alright.
I need something.
The case.
Let's get to work. I must analyze these perfumes.
Alright. This one. Okay. Tested the perfume morning of sleepless nights.
This shape represents the essence of the perfume, which I must recreate.
The essence.
This shape represents the essence of the perfume, which I must recreate.
Okay. It's...
These shapes represent the smells at my disposal.
This one is lavender. And then we have, foot oil.
This perfume is ghastly.
It's just foot oil. Disgusting. Okay, let's do this one. This one is dog musk. I don't think these are real smells, though. I don't know what anise oil is. That's not it. Oil.
Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
What was that last one? Coronaldo oil. I don't know what that is. Bitumen number 55. I think that's it. Resin, oil. Rose nectar. Well, that's not bad. Resin oil.
Elementary. Fine, I have to go to the brothel.
So it's shit. All of it was shit. It was just shit. The entire thing. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. I've smelled many bad perfumes myself. Again, work in a perfume or work in a salon that also sells perfumes. We don't only sell perfumes. We sell tons of shit. But
Fine,
so many perfumes. So many perfumes. Some don't smell amazing. Can I get a
So,
refill,
my dear
please?
man, have you reached a verdict?
I have distinguished the good perfumes from the bad, but even the good ones are nothing more than common sense for adolescents.
Who cares? It'll freshen up a few of my girls. Wait, there's a perfume here called Valerian. What is it?
It's not really a perfume, technically speaking, unless you like cats. It's more of a kind of medicine.
It smells strange. I don't really like it. Here, I can give it to you.
I have a cat.
And I have some information. Squibby is most assuredly locked up at the police station hereabouts. It would also seem that he's the one who doesn't want to come out.
Oh. For safety?
Do you know someone by the name of Danny?
Danny? Big Danny Nutcracker? The one who hates cats?
I got a cat.
That's the one.
You're interested in that kind of bird? Be like dipping your biscuit in a pig's trough. She's dangerous, a real cyclone.
Danny's a girl.
So beware. And her appearance. She claims to adore perfumes. She'd need this whole box to smell sweet.
Danny's the
I
one
doubt
outside
it'll
the
take
police
much to
station.
make Danny cooperate, perhaps by offering her a little gift.
The
Let's
vial
go to
of
the police
medicine.
station.
What if it's... Yes! We're gonna douse her in the vial of medicine and she hates cats and the medicine makes cats go crazy. Is that what we're gonna do? Fantastic. You're Danny, aren't you? Are you Danny? I think you're Danny. Here, have a perfume.
Do you remember me? Would you be kind enough to help me by telling me how many policemen are inside in exchange for this bottle of perfume?
This is perfume. He's got a funny look on his face. Me, I want a pretty bottle with a button so that I can spray it all over myself. Got it?
I got that. Hold on. Honey, I don't feel too bad being mean to her because she was kind of mean to us. There you go.
Do you remember me? Would you be kind enough to help me by telling me how many policemen are inside?
There ain't much in the station. It was pretty busy, but now there's only one constable, dearie.
There we are. Now Danny has been sprayed with valerian, a scent that's irresistible to cats. I must create a diversion in the street to make the policemen come out, but I need some cats. Lots of cats. To the pet shop.
To the pet
I must go to the pet shop.
Oh, this is fantastic. I love it. All right, let's go. Quick, because I want to see all the cats. I own birds, so I can't own any cats. I love cats and dogs and all animals. I wish I had a dog. I wish I had a cat.
Hey, look!
Birds
It's
will do.
Mr. Detective. It's...
Shh, I'm undercover on a special mission. Don't blow my cover.
Aye, aye, Captain. We won't let it slip.
Now, what are you doing in this area at such an hour? You are far from home, aren't you?
We've come to give Pounce a hand. About his cat, you know. Downstairs round is a nasty old lady Big Danny lives. She threatens to kill Pounce's cat, 'cause she's allergic. Or so she says.
Allergic.
And it makes it cough and vomit just by seeing one.
Allergic.
Oh, that's it. She stoned Pounce and his cat yesterday, and the poor thing took off and hasn't been seen again. We've been looking for it, but nothing.
Aw, stoned? That's not okay.
Does that cat there belong to Pounce?
Bert! That's my Bertie!
Be careful, he is injured. Let's take him to the pet shop. We might be able to take care of him.
Goodbye.
Let's
Was
go
that
to
the
the
cat
pet
we
shop,
found
children.
from before? It looks like it's a different color almost. Oh, it was the cat from before. Hello. You're welcome. This is the pet shop, right?
If you all go in at once, you will scare the animals. Pounce, come with me. Everyone else, stay here.
I need cats. I need tons
What
of
can I do
cats.
for you?
I have come to return your mask.
Ah, thank you. If you need something else, do not hesitate.
May I present young Pounce and his cat, Bert? Poor Bert, he's been injured.
It's Big Danny who threw a cobblestone at him.
Big Danny? Danny the Jaw? The terror of the Highlands?
Oi, that's her, mister.
Can I have all your cats? I want to kill her. Not kill her, scare her. Sorry. Ooh, I didn't mean to say that.
You know this lady?
Lady is not the appropriate word. Fury, more likely. Danny is a night worker. Before that, she performed in a circus where she fought against men for a penny a round. It was said that she never lost a fight.
Is there anything you can do for poor Bert?
I don't know. This cat seems to be in a sorry state. I have a book on cats over there. Can you find it while I look at its wound?
Yes.
You need a book on cats?
What can I do for you?
Sorry, I'll go find the book. Sorry. Where's the book? There it is. Valerian or Capon tail. It has an irresistible attraction for all passing cats. The effect of its consumption on felines resembles in all ways the euphoric effect of alcohol in humans. We know that the simple fact of carrying an inch on one's person is enough to cause even the most errant of cats to stay glued to your heels. Okay, that's...
Aha! This must be the cat book Abraham needs.
yeah. Alright, here, take it.
What can I do for you?
That
Here is the book
conure.
on cats.
Thank you, my man. I will see what I can do for this cat.
Bert the cat.
So, how is Bert doing?
He'll pull through. But he must eat, and I have no food for him here. We will need to find him some.
And where can we get some
Pet
cat food?
shop that
We
has
must
no
find
cat food.
Hardiman. He sells meat for cats. It's around this time when he passes the end of the road. You might be in luck. You'll hear him from far away. He was always calling beep, beep.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Solomonovich.
Alright, so he's at the
So,
end of the road.
Pounce, shall we look for the cat food seller? Poor Bert has to be fed, and I might have some work for you and your friends.
Alright. So I'm listening for beep beep.
We've come to give Pounce a hand. About his cat, you know.
I have nothing to ask.
So I'm listening.
Beep beep.
Oh, that was not hard to find. Okay.
Beep beep.
Good evening, sir.
How do? A little kebab for the cat?
That's...
These little brats can't possibly all be yours.
Pardon? Oh, no, none of them.
Ah,
Get around.
children, they're our pride and joy, and yet...
Do cats really like kebabs?
They adore them. How many would you like?
I'll take the lot.
I beg your pardon, sir?
How much for the lot?
For £2, they're all yours, my lord.
It's a deal. Listen up, my little soldiers. You need to find all the cats in Whitechapel and lead them towards the police station. You will be armed with delicious kebabs to entice them. Go, as quick as you can now. If my calculations are correct, the cats will be seduced by Danny's odour and will throw themselves on her. That should cause enough of a commotion to get the policeman to come out onto the street. Come on now, children. Let the cats alone.
What's all this racket? Calm down. Come on, out. And make those chaps shut up.
Well now, let's see what I can do about Squibby.
Wow, okay. Well, let's do that.
This must be the door that leads to the cells.
Oh, okay. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing right now. What? What am I doing? No, like, really. What?
This must be the door that leads to the cells.
Okay, but... What am I doing here? Like, what's the instructions?
I shall leave Bluto's treasure at the station. The police will know what to do with it.
Alright.
I shall leave Bluto's treasure at the station. The police will know what to do with it.
Okay, so... now that I did that, can I now enter the back room? Or get some instructions on how to do this?
This must be the door that leads to the cells.
Okay. What? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, hello.
And who are you?
I've come to talk to you about Tumblety.
So you're here to kill me, are you?
Absolutely not. I've come on behalf of someone you know who told me you have some explosive news about this American. In exchange, he has settled your bill on the kayaks.
You ain't no street person, you. You're a bobby, trying to wind me up, aren't you?
Not at all. Will you agree to talk?
Not a chance. I'll give nothing away for nothing. I don't have to follow Bluto's orders. I'm in it up to my neck, and the bobbies won't agree to keep me locked up here for the rest of my life.
You mean to say that you are here of your own accord?
Damn right. Only death awaits me out there. I was almost lynched because I was blamed for the murder of those poor girls who were chopped up like animals. The police put me here for my own safety. That's when this journalist showed up.
Journalist? Also, I like his tattoos.
A journalist?
I socked him once for disrespecting me down at the pub. He said I'd pay for it one day, and that day came. He said he was going to squeal to the papers about me. With my description and my tattoos and all, I was arrested at the same time the police said they'd caught the Whitechapel killer. While waiting to write the article, he started the rumour. Now the streets ain't safe for me no more.
I understand. Listen, if I find this journalist and make him promise to not write a word about you, and if I also agree to pay for you to get out of London, will you tell me everything you know about Tumblety?
You sure know how to speak to ruffians, don't you? You got yourself a deal.
What's the name of this journalist?
Bulling. Tom Bulling.
Tom Bulling? That name sounds familiar. That wouldn't be the journalist that Watson met at the Wasp's Nest.
Huh?
Ah, no, nothing. I was just thinking aloud. Well, I'll be going, Squibby.
You're right.
The one with
it ain't
the tall
healthy
hat?
here.
That journalist? The drunk?
Hey, but what are you up to here, you? Off with you, and make it quick before I take you in.
Sorry. He didn't recognize me, did he?
Nest.
Alright, let's go. Why is this carriage here? It's been here this entire time. Alright. Map. Wasp's Nest. There we go.
Let's go to the Wasp's Nest.
I'm here, Wasp's Nest.
No, if Bluto sees me, it could prove to be quite dangerous. Let's return to Baker Street to change.
Okay. I was gonna get mad if it would make me go back. Hello.
Good evening. There'll be a nice tip in it for you if you can tell me if you recently saw a journalist here.
Yes, sir. A damn nuisance, that man. And a real cad. he cursed me out something fierce for staining a book that he put down, even though it was him who was shaking so much that he soiled it with a whole lot of ale.
He was reading a book?
Not a real book, a halfpenny rag. He put
What's
it down on
that?
the ground, and I put it in the paper bin for the stove. It should still be there if it weren't already put in the fire.
What is that?
Goodbye, miss.
At your service, me lord.
What's a ha'penny? Is that what she said? Ha'penny? The Boys Standard, published weekly, now ready. Price is 1 penny. Numbers 1 and 2. 20. Damn, that's HD. 24 pages. Splendidly illustrated in handsome wrapper. Spring-heeled Jack, the Terror of London. The history of the remarkable being has been specially compiled for this work only by one of the best authors of the day, and our readers will find that he has undoubtedly succeeded in providing a wonderful and sensational story, every page of which is replete with details of absorbing, thrilling interest.
Spring-heeled Jack, a fantastical character that terrorizes the population of London. This journalist has some far from cheerful reading. Evening. A pint for me and have one for yourself. I'm looking for a journalist, a good client of yours. Goes by the name of Bulling. Ring any bells?
Haven't seen him for a day or two. He must be sleeping it off somewhere. Where to hide from the landlord when you owe some serious bread?
What paper does he work for?
I don't know, but I can't believe that he works at his rag, because he's always round the pub scribbling his useless papers. The last time I seen him, he spent a whole day at that table drinking and scratching away from morning till night. He finished by celebrating, and without the help of a rich chap, he would have fleeced me of a guinea.
Thank you, my friend.
That's nothing.
Alright,
Some paper, ink stains. This must be the table where Bulling writes his copy.
so I'm supposed to... I'm not supposed to go here, am I?
No, if Bluto sees me, it could prove to be quite dangerous.
Alright, so I'm supposed to go where he might be sleeping it off. I imagine it's gotta be like somewhere in here then. Okay, I'll just walk out and see what happens.
Let's return to Baker Street. Tom Bulling isn't here, but the Baker Street irregulars should be able to track him down. Perhaps Watson will have something to tell me in the morning.
Alright, let's go to Baker Street.
Up at last, Holmes. Were you able to get anything from that crook at the Wasp's Nest yesterday?
Not yet, but I am working on it. And yourself, Watson, what were you able to find out from your colleague about the sale of second-hand female parts?
Holmes? Well, actually...
Let it be, Watson. It was tiring, no doubt.
Well, as soon as I mentioned the possible existence of a black market dealing in human parts, everyone in the hospital became very tense. This silence, therefore, tells us more than anything else at this point.
However, I have trouble believing that such a peculiar dealing as that involving Annie Chapman's uterus could have gone unnoticed in the medical community, if that is indeed what happened.
That's my opinion, as well as that of my old university colleague. He maintains that any form of organ trafficking would be impossible, not to mention unnecessary. However, he did tell me something rather troubling. The unexplained disappearance of several corpses from the hospital morgue.
How?
He has allowed me to investigate, provided I do so discreetly, and here is what I found, concealed in what appeared to be a secret letterbox.
Interesting, an encoded message.
Indeed, and look, the symbol of a certain well-known Spartaca encyclopedia is printed on it. Perhaps it will help in deciphering the letter.
Thank you, Watson. Are you going out again?
I promised a new patient, Captain Stenick, I'd go round to examine him. He lives nearby. I may be back before you've had a chance to decipher this mysterious message.
Cool. Let's go ahead and end this here. You guys, I had so much fun tonight not replaying, but playing some more of this. I've been looking forward to this for the entire week, but I might play some more tonight. I'll see. It's getting kind of late. You guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.